Yo, what is up guys? Anthony here, and in today's Destiny Child video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the upcoming childs expected to arrive during May/June of 2020. So you guys know what's coming up soon, and for what you guys might want to save your crystals for, and so you guys just aren't caught off guard by these new childs that are arriving. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first of all, we have Kubaba, she's expected to come with the war boss that we have coming up. So the Aurora King we have coming on the May 28th maintenance throughout June 8th. So she is expected to be the boost child slash featured child for this world boss, because she was the child that came with the Aurora King on the Japanese version of Destiny Child. So she is expected to come with this world boss, but it's not confirmed on this guide that Destiny Child puts out. But if anything does change, I will obviously make a video on it and tell you guys about it. So once we see the update note for the May 28th maintenance. But yeah, let's go over her skills and just tiers on Rice Mine, which a lot of people do go by. So the tiers here, we have PvE, PvP, Ragnarok, and World Boss Trial. For PvE, she's ranked a 7. For PvP, she's ranked a 6. For Ragnarok, a 6, and World Boss an 8. So based off these numbers alone and not looking at her skills and such, you can see she only really shines throughout World Boss, and I think that's expected because she does arrive with a World Boss Trial. And PvE, obviously a lot of 5 stars are pretty okay with PvE events. And Ragnarok PvP, you won't be using her much, but maybe people can come up with a team comp that does incorporate her skills. But yeah, let's get into her skills. Leader skill, plus 15% critical damage for dark type allies. For world boss only, critical rate plus 30%. So I think this is why she shines in world boss, because her critical rate plus 30%, it's a big deal, and it will add up to a lot of damage if you're trying to go for high ranks or just you know, a good damage run. Next we have auto, deals 114 damage. Tap skill deals 493 damage to target, critical rate plus 45% for 12 seconds, and for world boss only, apply and deal 1500 bonus damage for every dark type ally up to 10. So if you have 10 dark type allies, whether it may be supporters, debuffers, attackers, etc., she will apply bonus damage on her tap. So that does help during fever time or just whenever you're just doing a world boss run, and it will add up tremendously. Next we have our slide skill, deals 960 damage and 650 ignore defense damage to 3 random enemies, deals 800 bonus damage to enemies with a defense up buff. So I do believe Aurora King, based on what I've seen throughout the Discord, he does have pretty high defense. So this is obviously why her slide incorporates this bonus damage to an enemy with a defense up buff. Next we have a drive skill, deals 3130, 250% to one target, and for world boss only on a light type enemy, obviously Aurora King, he's a light type, deal 4000 ignore defense damage. Notes, mostly excels on light world boss, you see pretty subpar everywhere else. So I think the only reason you guys would save for her if you're a free to play player is if you want the boosted coins for the world boss trial, and if you would like to, you know, just have another child that will be good for that specific world boss. But yeah, other than that, I wouldn't really just splurge on her if you don't really mind just doing average on world boss. So personally, I won't be summoning for her, and I'll just let her come naturally through tickets, etc. But yeah, that is the first child, Kubaba, that is expected to arrive with the May 28th maintenance. So be sure to expect that coming soon, after the obvious Roldan narrative that's going on right now. Next we have the child Maruru. which has been confirmed as well. After the June 11th maintenance, she will have a narrative dungeon. So obviously in the narrative dungeon, so far we've seen that you obtain 1 copy of the child for free throughout the narrative dungeon rewards. So obviously we'll get 1 copy for free if it doesn't change at all. And she is on the tier list a pretty good PvP child. She is a debuffer, fire element, and based on her tiers, PvE 6, PvP 9, World Boss 7, and Ragnarok 5. So you can see here on PvP she does excel extraordinarily well, and she has a 9 rating. And debuffers tend to change a bit when it comes to global, I think. So I wouldn't expect her like not to achieve the rank 10 of the PvP tier on Rice Mine. So yeah, let's go into her skills and see why. Leader skill, defense minus 15% to all enemies. This is pretty big. If you do run it in Devil Rumble, it might go with some team comps that you won't struggle with a different leader skill, such as a lot of people do run battery and etc. Auto attack deals 102 damage. Tap deals 396 damage to target. 60% chance to apply robbery. Steals a buff from the target and applies it to herself. So I think this is why she is a very good debuffer for PvP, because we see all of these speed buffs, heals and stuff. I'm not sure if heals do apply to the ones she can steal, but if she can steal like all of these abilities, and it'll help her and the team tremendously. Then we have her slide skill, prioritizing 2 highest defense enemies, deal 677 damage, 75% chance to apply transition. Attack and defense are swapped for 20 seconds and 75% chance to confuse for 10 seconds. Drive skill, prioritizing enemies with buffs, deal 20-38 damage to 3 targets, 70% chance to apply robbery, steals a buff from the target and apply it to herself, and skill gauge charge amount minus 35% for 16 seconds. So 3 targets, and if you hit the 70% chance of robbery, she will gain 3 buffs, and they lose minus 35% for 16 seconds of their skill gauge charge. So honestly, if I were you guys, I would summon for this child, even if we get the first copy. If you are willing to summon for her, then go ahead. I think we'll have that guaranteed upon first summon banner for her as well. But if you don't want to summon for her and you just want to save for a future child, I know we have a lot of future good childs coming up that I'll discuss in later videos. But if you have been hoarding crystals for a while, I would say to summon for her and try to uncap her to +6 or +5 at least, and then just throw her into HOR and get that last copy, because she does seem like a pretty good character. But obviously I'll discuss her later on as well. If her skills do change, maybe they'll get buffed or nerfed. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah guys, so far these are the childs coming up for May throughout June, and I would say summon for Maruru if you have been saving for a while, and if you're a free-to-play player that likes to play Devil Rumble, please summon for her. But if you don't play Devil Rumble and you don't really care for it for some reason, don't really summon for her, because she won't be doing you much unless you do like her character design. But yeah, Kubaba, I would say just summon if you would like to do better with the World Boss Trial and just want to get those increased bonus coins throughout the event. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you out with saving or maybe spending your crystals and just prioritizing who you would like to summon for in the near coming weeks. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.